Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga. But we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it. And they using niggas songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well, it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well, then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater, and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms, and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids, and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, as hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her, and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a roof. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth it, Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wookie-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back. We ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God.
That woo-woo, something. Know the police listen, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running. Swear to God, nigga.
What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you think you ain't finna get. Nobody call it G-Though Big Dog. Tap in with tap in to make sure you are in fact tapped in with all the good tap in we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We back in this thing. We back in this thing like cracking this thing, man. Y'all know the deal. Beautiful Monday night, the city of Los Angeles. Make sure you tap in with the good tap in. You feel me? Notification bell hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. I bet y'all didn't know that Aura Kelly OD'd in jail. Yes, the Aura has OD'd in jail. So we finna jump into this content without further news announcements. Shout out to urban politicians giving us this news reviews, giving us some knowledge. We not gonna get nobody's college. We finna jump into this content without further news announcements. Get into it. Let's go.
Is serving a 30-year sentence now for racketeering and sex.
Happening across America.
Federal prosecutors are responding to R. Kelly's claims that there's a murder plot against him. They call those claims fanciful and repugnant. The feds also claim in a 19-page filing from the U.S. Attorney's Office that the federal judge now overseeing Kelly's criminal case here has no jurisdiction to order.
It's Big Ed, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. UPTV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas streets once again. Was watching a playoff game tonight up at the spot. Pacers and the Thunder. Seen the Thunder pull the win off, but I had to pull over in the cut in the lot one time once I seen the news broke all over the timeline that they claiming allegedly R. Kelly was poisoned while in prison. Now this is coming right after his lawyer has spoke out with the outside press conference and claimed that he had threats on his life. Somebody had got in contact with him in prison. Somebody with the Aryan Brotherhood had told him that, hey, I have been hired to assassinate and kill you to cover up how they handle your legal situation, allegedly, by R. Kelly and his team. Well, now they saying that he got poisoned. R. Kelly collapsed in his North Carolina prison cell after being given what his lawyer says was a dangerous overdose of medication while in solitary confinement. The incident allegedly took place just days after Kelly's legal team accused prison officials of plotting to harm him. According to court filings viewed by All Hip Hop, the 58-year-old singer was placed in isolation on Tuesday, June 10th, and given additional medication by staff on Thursday, June 12th. The next morning, he reportedly fainted, experienced dizziness and vision loss, and was rushed to Duke University Hospital. Doctors determined he had received a life-threatening dose of medication and kept him under observation for 2 days. His attorney now alleges the overdose was not accidental. That means that within 2 days of filing of his motion, Bureau of Prisons officials administered an amount of medication that significantly exceeded a safe dose and caused Mr. Kelly to overdose, putting his life in jeopardy. R. Kelly's lawyer, Bo B. Brinley, said they gave him an amount of medicine that could have killed him. The emergency motion filed in Illinois on Monday, June 16th, is the third request for a temporary release to home confinement. R. Kelly's legal team argues that his life is in danger behind bars, citing not only the overdose but also a recent declaration from another inmate, Michael Glenn Stein, who claimed prison staff and white supremacist groups were conspiring to kill the singer to cover up misconduct during his prosecution.
See, now we want to call this a flu flam, but it's a lot of things that's adding up that's not looking flu flamorous. It's looking like this might have some validity. It's looking like R. Kelly had an issue, and he acknowledged that issue as being an issue, and then the staff was like, oh, let's get rid of the issue. And the issue is you. You feel me? So, yeah. And being administered that amount of, whoopty bam and flu flammery skullduggery at the hands of the prison is what makes it even crazier. So, yeah, this right here, we're in a different day. Excuse me, my bad, y'all. It's midnight. But we're in a different day, bro. We're in a different time. And certain things that were once accepted and acceptable are seemingly no longer accepted and acceptable, because we remember a time where a black man will go to jail and whatever happened to you in there is just what happened to you in there. And we always kind of just knew, like, black men got treated a certain type of way in these situations, but, blah, blah, blah. Now you have R. Kelly, with the help of the internet, able to speak out about the injustices and the situations that he's facing while in incarceration, and it's not a pretty look, bro. It's not. So we're gonna get back into this and see what's gonna happen. Let's jump back into Urban Politician TV.
According to his lawyer, who said the conditions there are inhumane, alleging that he sleeps with spiders crawling on him, has no access to phone calls, and cannot eat food from the commissary. Kelly has reportedly gone days without eating due to fears of being poisoned. While hospitalized, doctors also discovered blood clots in both Kelly's legs and lungs. They recommended surgery, but prison officials allegedly forcibly removed him from the hospital against medical advice. Within an hour, officers with guns came into his hospital room and removed Mr. Kelly, Brinley said. He was taken from the hospital against his will and against the directives of the doctors. Denied the surgery, he needs to clear blood clots in his lungs that threaten his life. This happened. This will be confirmed by hospital records. It is undeniable, Brinley said. The officers returned him to solitary confinement. The legal filing claims these actions are not coincidental, and they are saying that he is still in there right now. They took him back to jail, and they are talking about they're trying to get him approved right now so he can be released to at least home confinement. Now, I'm going to just say this right here. This is crazy and wild to hear right after these days of the storylines. Now, I'm going to say allegedly everything because I ain't seen the proof of the inmate going and telling R. Kelly, hey, bro, we planning on killing you. And yeah, I was contacted to be able to enjoy my last days on this earth and freedom for taking your life. But this right here coming out, this can be documented. So these are some heavy allegations by R. Kelly legal team. He currently serving 31 years in prison. I just say this right here. If he can back all that paperwork up, that they gave him too much of a dosage on his drugs, and that the people at the doctor's office, now these things can be looked up. Hey, They suggested he go into surgery right now. He got clots in his lungs and his legs. Man, he need to go in this surgery. We need to get to operating on him immediately. If they came in there and said, hey, nah, nigga, you're not getting this operation. We finna take you back down here to solitary. That stuff can be proven. That can be looked up and documented. And if that's going on, that's a tall order. If his lawyer is bluffing, it will come out and it will be shown that he is telling a lie and going for the gusto to, you know, do his job, get his client out of prison to at least home confinement. But if not the case, they really did this will open up a can of worms, nigga. This will open up a real live, deep rabbit hole on YouTube with it being R. Kelly, his status as one of the greatest singers ever, popularity. Because have prisons done people wrong? Of course. Do I trust the legal system or a prison system? Of course not. Now, do certain people jump out there and go with moves and find ways and loopholes to get things to work in their favor? Of course. But you just never know how these things can go. So I ain't ruling nothing out. I can't confirm nothing. But when it comes to them being involved with the hospital, that stuff will be documented. Does he have these conditions? Does he have blood clots in his legs? Does he have blood clots in his lungs? Did they come in there and say he needs to leave from this hospital against the doctor's will? That stuff will be written out. That paperwork can be put up. And if they do come back and put it up, I most definitely will come back in here and speak on it once again. Keep y'all updated on it. Y'all get in the comments.
This is something that we did not see coming. R. Kelly trying to be 187 in jail by prison officials. Definitely not something that we seen on our bingo card for 2025. But that all being said, man, shout out to Urban Politician TV. Big Ant the spokesman. We up out to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue, Angel Toys free. We are gone.